Hey guys, today I'm going to report how Japanese electrification is doing. This kind of looks fancy EV charger. It's designed by Japanese company, and also this is 200 kilowatt fast charging. It's actually performing 200 kilowatt. No, it's shared with 6 stall. The total performance is 200 kilowatt. So once all station has been occupied, it'll be around like 30 something kilowatt, which is pretty slow, right? They just install these EV quick chargers in the beginning of April. They designed these chargers for up to maybe 7 to 8 years from now. It's freaking slow. And also these chargers, okay, let me give you our more informations. In Japan, we use CHAdeMO. Usually, this CHAdeMO doesn't have a plug-in charge functions. We need to have a charging card. I mean, you don't have to have a charging card. You need to pay via the credit card. You just type in your credit card numbers and they give you your password to start the charging, which is pretty suck. Right now, we can use for free because of they failed to authenticate a card system, maybe network error or something. Such kind of looks fake 200 kilowatt chargers we can use for free, which is pretty nice. But for macroeconomy scale, free EV chargers, people like to charge up to 100%, maybe close to 100%, so people staying long times. So it'll be much more crowded than the free EV charging station, right? So the time of recording these videos, this is the Golden Week, which is pretty long national holiday, around like nine days something. This is the end of the long holiday, so I was expected lots of EV charging stalls will be occupied, but so far it's not so it's not being occupied. Yes, let's find out how are they doing. English. Yes. 意外とスナッピーですね。So far, I can see the EQC, maybe AQB, Nissan Ariya, sexy color, Japanese automakers. This is also Nissan Ariya. Yes. So this 200 kilowatt charging. So each stall can perform 90 kilowatt. Briefly, like 50 minutes. Then after that, it will reduce to 50 kilowatt performance. But for Tesla, we need to have a CHAdeMO adapter to Tesla plug. This adapter doesn't have the dynamic control things. There's a module to split the 200 kilowatts performance depending on the vehicles. But Tesla doesn't work with the dynamic control system, which is kind of suck, but I can take it for free. So the maximum without dynamic control functionality, we can only take like a 20 kilowatt maximum. So the battery voltage is kind of low. My car only can take 16 kilowatt. It's gonna take 1 hour and 45 minutes. Pretty long, but it's for free. I can take it. But once it's not free, I need to pay for 30 minutes around 1100 yen. It's kind of expensive, right, for this performance. But I can use can you see the red one? Can you see the red one? This charger is kind of boxy design. This EV charger can perform 150 kilowatt. One stall, the 2 stall can be used at the same time. At this time, it will be reduced to 90 kilowatt each stall. Yeah. they will be shared. Yes. Yes. Let's find out. I arrived at Tesla Superchargers. The previous day I charged the station, which is on the highway. In Japan, we need to have we can't install the preparatory charging on the highway. We need to have maybe like a magic dog in Japan, like a Tesla to Chanemo. But as you guys know, like Japanese market is relatively big in size, but Tesla sales, it isn't not much big as considering the market size. So it's kind of hopeless to Tesla introduce the magic dog like a Chanemo versions. No. So I just come to the Tesla Supercharger, which is Hamamatsu Superchargers. It's a V2 Superchargers, only 4 stall. So maybe for American Tesla users, it's pretty tiny size superchargers, you know. And this is most crowded superchargers. There's 2 reasons. The reason is only 4 stall. The second reason is it's pretty close to the highway. It just right behind the right behind the highway. So Tesla owner likes to use pretty accessible superchargers, even though V2 supercharger though. Yeah, only 4 stall, and Tesla sales are going up and up and up. Yes, Tesla increased their charging network, but not just close to the Shintome highway, which is 120 maximum speed limit. There's 2 highway in Japan, like Shintome and Tomei. Tomei is an old one, so the maximum speed is around like 100 km per max. But Shintome is 120 km, so lots of people using new ones. So I don't know why, but Tesla just built a Tomei highway around the superchargers. There's 3 superchargers around Tomei highway. There's 3 V3. Why Tesla is doing this? Why they don't just expand the charging network in Hamamatsu? The old one is just trying to meet demand, especially high seasons. Oh, there's 2 stalls available now, which is good. Model X owner is still charging. Maybe the owner has a free supercharging. Two Model 3 just left. Then I'm not waiting. I want to make a video when all of the stall has been occupied and 1 Tesla owner is waiting. Maybe 2 owners waiting. I just want to shoot such kind of situation, but so far I've not encountered such situations. To be clear, I just charged up to 90% and I don't need to go back to my home without any charging. So I just recording the videos to see such kind of situations. But yeah, it's kind of rainy day, so maybe people doesn't want to charge up their car while in the rain. They don't want to charge in the rain, so maybe they just travel yesterday. Maybe I'm wrong the timing situations. Let's see, find out. So I forgot to mention this kind of informations. So in Japan, to use the highway, we need to have to pay a toll. Let's say like from Nagoya to Tokyo, it's gonna cost you around like 7,000 to 8,000 yen. So just one way. So round trip, it's just a 2x. It's kind of expensive, right? And also for EV charging, Tesla can't install in the highway. The reason is there is a regulatory. All EV charger needs to be able to use every single users. Like in Japan, for Tesla cars, they have a Tesla connectors. Like other cars has a Chanemo. So Tesla needs to have a Chanemo kind of magic dog style. Otherwise they can't install inside of the highways. That's kind of suck, right? So Tesla owners need to get off the highway, and also they need to pay an extra fee. Like if you just get off the highway and just re-enter, it's gonna slightly extra cost. Let's say like couple hundred yen something. And also you need to spend a time to get the superchargers because it's not inside of the highway. That's why people try to use the closest superchargers on the highways. So that's why some of the superchargers is pretty crowded, especially like a holiday and weekend, long national holiday something. Yes, this is kind of huge problems. I feel like Japanese government should let EV users to get off the road, get off the highway for free. But so far it's not happening here, which is crazy, right? Yeah, there's another topic I should record it. In this video, I just want to show you guys how is the Japanese electrification is going. So far, there's no traffic, there's no waiting queues. Let's find out.